to this week's episode of Junk Journal News and More. I'm your host, Susan from I Totally Love It. In this video, you'll find challenges, collaborations, ongoing series, and announcements. All the links will be in the description below. This includes junk journals, planners, art, drawing, scrapbooking, crocheting, anything crafty. Let us know what's going on. October events are winding down. We've got What's in My Boo Bag, hosted by Martha Makes Art, and Scrapbooks and Memories. Tony's October ATC Challenge, hosted by Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts. Halloween Spooky ABC Challenge 2025, hosted by Elodie's Crafts and Creations and Jennifer BB Art. Head over to Scrapbooks and Memories and help her celebrate her 4 years on YouTube with the Penpal Challenge. Prairie Girls Gather collaboration is in full swing with Jonna the Preppy Crafty Girl, Carol at Crinkle Pass, and Angela the Traveling Crafter. They go live on Mondays at 4 p.m. Central Time, and here's their next 2 weeks' schedule. Alright, we've got October Oddities Collab, hosted by Tracy at Lottie's Magic Attic and Stacy at Crafty Dragon Creations. And Tracy Hines, aka Nanner Banana, is hosting Christmas Palooza. Accordion collaboration hosted by Crafty Cat. Teeny Weeny Halloweeny event hosted by Terry at Sweet Pea Papers. Alright, we've got PaperDoll's open collab with Creating with Jovi and Sassy Southern North Carolina Girl. Harvest of Memories by Nancy at Wishes and Weeds. Birdtober is an art challenge hosted by Kayla Fisk. And also by A. Holmes Art Studio. Cattober 2025, hosted by Karen Luck Art. Alright, November events are coming in. We've got Lottie's Magic Attic hosting Journal Jubilee for 61 days. And November Junk Journal Madness. The reveal will be on November 1st. Alright, in yearly events. Let's start with daily and weekly events. Alright, we've got Emma's for Mondays, Mojo and Blank. It's an open collab hosted by myself. And it looks like tomorrow's prompt is Monster, and this will be the last one for 2025. Alright, live at the Ginger Cat Ladies Craft Table. It looks like she'll be with Ray on the 31st. Wednesday weekly 15-minute paper craft challenge hosted by Silver and Sparkles. Tagtastic Tuesday hosted by Craft Room Stories. Preppy Crafty Girl hosts Trinket Tuesday. It's an open collab. She'd love for you to join in. Weekly Library Card hosted by Silver and Sparkles. Heart to Heart with Hazel Anaka. It looks like this week she'll be hosting Judy Hurst on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Look, here's her November schedule. Alright, 365 days of junk journal ideas and live free junk journal classes on Fridays hosted by Kate at Inked Paper Art. Hillside Heart Prompts, hosted by Caroline on the Hillside. She gives you 2 prompts every week. 3 Markers Challenge 2025, hosted by Disney and Coloring with Jamie, every Wednesday. Flip Through Friday, hosted by Gwen the Trash Witch. Stamp Play, hosted by Susan's Heartstrings. Artisan Journal Prompt 2025, hosted by Kiki's Life and Sarcastically 60 Something and Beyond. Alright, we've got Reflective Rolodex, hosted by Petals and Parchment. Create a journal page every week with the Blushing Mint. Craft and Chat, hosted by Lindy Kay and Sean Designs, on the 3rd and 4th Saturdays, plus every other Sunday of every month at 10 a.m. Central Time. 100 Days of Pockets, hosted by Cindy A. Lewis and Creating with Jovi. Deck the Year 2025, hosted by Penny's Crafty Creations. Junk Journal Sketches, hosted by Trish at Crafting Whimsy. PaperDoll Project 25, hosted by Sassy Southern North Carolina Girl. Beyond the Brayer, hosted by Beyond the Brayer Podcast. Full Deck Challenge 3, hosted by Shauna at Shanuki Art. Collage with Mitch, hosted by Mitch Crafty. Art Journaling with Lynn 2025, hosted by Celia Journal. Altered Index Challenge, hosted by Suzanne at Nonstop Papercrafts. On Saturdays, there's Scrap Stash and Mayhem, hosted by Sophie's Crafty Corner. And together, those ladies are hosting the Bind It All series, where you learn new binding techniques. 1 to 6 Picks Challenge, the Glue Book Edition, hosted by Junk Journal Junction. Sunday Fun Day with Scrapbook Sage and Mama Juju. Roxy's Weekly Challenge and Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, hosted by Roxy Creations. Piece It Together Puzzle Collab 2025 on Saturdays, hosted by the Becca JB. 50 Stack Challenge 7, hosted by Amy at Crafty Cat. Alright, and bi-monthly events, we have a few things. We've got Faith-Filled Collaging 2025, hosted by Making Joyful Journals and Junk Journal Junction. And ABC, JLC, and Alphabet Challenge, hosted by Jody Lewis Creations. Alright, monthly events. We've got a lot going on. There's 4th Art Saturday. It's an open collab hosted by APG Jamie. Ephemera Madness, hosted by Scrapbooks and Memories. Shop My Stash and Crazy Washi Wednesday are hosted by Lori at Enchanted Dream 71. Enjoy Green with Us, hosted by Kim's Inspired Life and Maria Reyes at Pretty Crafty. Come Collage with Us, hosted by Alma Tyser and Maniac Grammy's Homestead. 12 on 12, hosted by Penny's Crafty Creations, where we alter an envelope on the 12th of the month. It's an open collab and there are monthly prompts. Creepy 13, hosted by PewDiePie Designs. Make Art with Martha and Shuffle Cut Create, hosted by Martha Makes Art. Craft Showdown, a monthly craft competition between Kara Brandon, Ratchet Up Your Art, and a guest crafter. Let them know if you want to participate. Hashtag Creepy Coloring, hosted by Sarcastically 60 Something and Beyond. Mental Health Collage Challenge, hosted by Diary of a Creative Therapist. And she has a new series called Junk Journal Planner, and she's going to have a live stream. Here's the schedule for the first stream. How do you do art, hosted by The Whole Bucket. Ephemera Prompts 2025, hosted by Journal Gigi Hannah and the Shabby Hippie on the first Monday. There's 2 prompts. Jamie's ABC Coloring Collab, hosted by Disney and Coloring with Jamie. Tin Can Designs, hosted by Gina at Perfectly Imperfect Junk Journals on the 15th of the month. Embellishments with Friends 2025, hosted by Miss Crafty Girl 42 and Crafty Grandma. Scrappy 8 Facebook group has their challenge, which ends this month. October's host was Kristen, and the prompt was Nostalgic Memory. Crossword Puzzle Collage was hosted by Nellie and Ruth Designs. Creating with Jovi has hashtag Swap and Glue in her Facebook group. Coloring Christmas 2025, hosted by Silver Moon Creations. One Sketch Challenge, hosted by Crafting Diva. Junk Journal Madness, hosted by myself and a guest collaborator. It's a monthly journal making series. Grungy Tag Challenge 2025, hosted by Piles of Paragraphs. "12 by 12 Junk Journal Challenge 2025, hosted by all these great channels. Go check them out. Monthly Collage Challenge, hosted by Line.Arrow in her Facebook group, and she always has freebies. Alright, sales and DESTASH videos. We've got the Inspire Market launch with Sandra Blossom and Inspire. It's Consignment Treasures and Creative Finds. Tuesday, October 28th at 3 p.m. Pacific Time. And she also has a 3-day live sale coming up in November. And again in December. Alright, there's live sales on Tuesdays and Thursdays with Kate at Inked Paper Art. And also on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Central Time, we've got the Traveling Crafter with her live sales. And Lindy Kay and Sean Designs have live sales on YouTube the first 2 Saturdays of every month at 10 a.m. Central Time. And Julie at ks4u.net has live sales. Check her channel for dates. And there's weekly sales on Debbie Ham, 3 Hens, and a Chick. They have different sellers, so you'll need to check out the schedule. Alright, shop announcements. Kara Brandon Creations has released her purple palette collection in her Etsy and coffee shop, and her coffee shop also has freebies. Go check it out. Alright, I have freebies in my coffee shop. Did you know that? Head over there and check them out. Alright, channel shoutouts this week go to, for Grace Creations, Gail Davis Horizon Hills Craft, Inky and Scrappy, Happy Place Crafting, and 143 Handmade, Liz. Alright, shop spotlight this week goes to Juana at Latina Loves Lace over on Etsy. Go check her out. Alright, high five this week to those who did some sewing this week. Good job. Do you have a collab, a series, a challenge, a channel shout out, a shop announcement, or any crafty announcement, or a thank you, or a hashtag we should follow that you'd like to see on the news? Then email Susan at itrulyloveit@gmail.com, comment on this video, or DM me on Instagram at itrulyloveit. Alright, and an update. I need you to send your information by the Friday before the episode airs. Feel free to send any graphics you would love for me to use. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next Sunday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Get out there, be crafty, and let's be kind.